Hello and welcome back to the Innsmouth Case with me, Bardon. Right, we're going to go back to the town square and we're going to find somewhere else to go. Innsmouth Town Square, the beating heart of the city, a big attraction for local tourism, is animated by groups of visitors who are chatting away in the sun. Not less animated are the lethargic locals who are lurching about the square. A rather creepy looking fountain is in the middle of the square. A gigantic fish-like stone statue stretches its claws towards the sky, with the water flowing out of its menacing jaw. The water sprays into the air, providing a refreshing breeze to the tourists sitting around the edge of the fountain. Looking at it closely now, it all rather looks like a giant drooling fish monster. The square is surrounded by handsome old buildings, although the side streets reveal the true Innsmouth, crumbling facades, just far enough away that the average tourist doesn't notice them immediately. You also notice the mean grimaces of gargoyles sternly looking down onto the visitors from the corners of their buildings. You make a mental note to block out the Innsmouth architecture in future. At first glance, you can see the town hall and a police station behind the fountain. There seems to be a few more public facilities nearby, but you don't notice anything right away. You decide to... well, let's go to the police station. You enter the precinct and find yourself in a small foyer. A counter separates visitors from the actual office of the police officers on duty. It's standard practice, observed even in a cranky little town like Innsmouth. A chilly, not particularly inviting old building with only a single narrow window on the northernmost wall. The room is bathed in the yellowish light, but rather than a warming glow, it's much more like warm sick. Yellowed wallpaper is about to come loose from the walls, probably a process that has been ongoing for years, the exciting finale of which you can witness today. Almost every one of the poisonous green tiles on the floor is cracked, or other small damage even. A policeman is on reception desk duty. He looks at you through dull eyes. The police station gives off the same lethargic vibe that you've come to expect from Innsmouth by now. But who knows? Maybe they can help you anyway. Let's look around first. The foyer is as bare and boring as you've come to expect from Innsmouth thus far. As you look around, your eyes settle on a bulletin board. It's full of handwritten or printed off. Something, okay. Wow, are these all missing persons reports? Ah, okay. The guard looks at you intently. Talk to the guard personnel. Okay, get down to the point. The life of a little girl is in danger. The wooden floorboards creak under your shoes as you approach the cop. They sound like moaning of an audience somewhere in the distance. Commenting on the display of epic stupidity, the cop on duty has been watching you intently ever since you entered the room. He clears his throat before talking to you. So you want to file a missing person report? Yes, that's why I'm here. Yes, that's why I'm here, you answer truthfully. You're a little startled. How does he know this? Can he read your mind? Perhaps you think to yourself, he should quit his job and make a lot of dough playing blackjack in Vegas. The cop rummages around for a notepad and pen. How do you know that? The cop looks askance at the board with all the missing people reports. Then, incredibly slowly, his eyes find yours again. I'm a good judge of character. He stares at you. Ask for support with the Tabitha case. So, please, let me know all the details. The cop interrupts in a monotonous and bored voice, his eyes trained on his notepad. Then we can start pursuing the case. So this is about Tabitha Marsh. Thinking about it, I wonder if all missing persons reports have already been filed. If a missing persons report has already been filed, could you please let me know about any news in the case? The cop frowns. Tabitha? No, I've never heard that name before. What? Are you sure? What? Are you sure? Her mother hired me to find her. Why would she first go to a PI in a different town before alerting the police? All of a sudden the eyes of the cop grow large. He gets out of his chair, I guess? Yeah, it must be a chair. Hold on, I'm going to ask my colleagues. Don't you have a PC or something to check this sort of thing? Or a filing cabinet? Cuts, the man murmurs without looking at you. He disappears through the back door, and for a moment you can peek into the back office. It doesn't really seem like anyone is truly working in there. Lots more tired figures looking at you, somewhat bored until the door clicks shut again. You're alone in the foyer. No, we're here for this, so let's wait around. You can hear people discussing something agitated in the office, but it's too quiet to make out what they're saying. The cop returns shortly. My mistake. You're correct. There's already filed a report. We'll be in touch with you. The cop clasps his hands and puts on a fake smile. Was that it? Let's give him our phone number. Okay. Do you want to take my phone number? You dig your mobile out of your pocket. Remembering your own phone number has long been on your list of things to do to get around to. Still no reception. Might be the building causing it. I'm afraid I don't have reception in here. The cop leans back and gives you a cold smile. No problem, we'll find you. Well, great. You sense danger. Leave now, or you're going to regret it. Sometimes in life, there are these special moments. For example, when you're about to drop a plate, or that moment when you trip over a root while jogging. You only have seconds to correct the error, to catch the plate, or to find your running rhythm again, or to leave the police station. Something tells you that you're wasting your time here. You say goodbye quickly, and under the stern watch of the cop on duty, you leave the station. As you step outside, you start wondering whether you had seen the guy's eyes blink at all. Oh well, not that important. You leave the police station. When the heavy door snaps shut behind you, you exhale without noticing you've been holding your breath ever since turning your back towards the little wooden desk. There was something off about that cop, and it didn't take an online detective course to figure that out. And then we're back out here. And then it's giving us harbour or alleys as things we can do. So I think this is going to be a little shorter than some of the more recent ones, but I think we should probably end this one here and then find where the next place that we're going to explore is, because I don't want to too much go over old ground. So hope you've enjoyed that one. Hope you're keeping safe out there, and hope to see you next time. Goodbye. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, maybe consider hitting the subscribe button there on the right, or checking out some other videos here on the left, or perhaps you might even share with some friends.